Hi everybody, welcome to YNG Roots class. My name is Monica. I will be leading you through a foundations yoga class this morning along with my awesome friend Nicole Walter, who is also a fellow teacher here. Just for you guys at home, between the two of us, we'll be also demonstrating the modifications. So don't feel like you have to do everything that we're doing if that doesn't serve your body today. If you notice that one of us is doing something different than what I'm cueing, it's just to show that you have options and feel safe and comfortable in doing whatever feels good in your body today. So I'd like to begin with everybody coming down to their backs. I'm going to stay seated just for this little part. Just to get connected to our breath this morning, get connected to our body, laying down, taking a deep breath in through your nose, letting it wash over your body from your crown, all the way down to your feet. Audible exhale out through the mouth. And this morning, as you're lying on your back, find a shape that is really comfortable. It allows you to connect to your breath without feeling like you have to be in any particular shape. So maybe your hands are down at your sides, the palms are facing up, maybe they're facing down, maybe you have one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. And just start guiding your breath into those places. Maybe there's tension, maybe there's some tension, and maybe there's not. It's just in gratitude in the next deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. In gratitude for all these little signals that our bodies give us every single day. And if it feels good, be grateful for the good. And if it feels a little bit yucky or stiff, be grateful that your body tells you what needs attention, what needs care. And one more deep breath in through the nose. This time let it come up through the sole of your feet and wash through your body, out the crown of the head. Audible exhale out through the mouth. And then if it's in your practice, we're going to start to connect to the Ujjayi breath in through the nose, oceanic, dragging the breath across the back of the throat, the back of the vagus nerve. Maybe it's a little bit louder than your normal breath. And exhale out through the nose. Just cultivating a little internal heat. Just go ahead and feel free to switch it up. But if you can, try and stay with that Ujjayi breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. As we move gently through this flow. And so if your knees are bent, go ahead and extend the legs on the mat. Long. If your shoulders are up in your ears, just go ahead and make that adjustment. Maybe you squeeze the shoulder blades just slightly and allow them to fall back down into their sockets, and then go ahead and release and just notice how that feels. Allow the back of the head to firmly press into the earth. And feel your collarbones expand as your shoulders melt into the mat. And with an inhale, just get ready to gently allow your head to fall and look over the right shoulder on the exhale. Inhale, come back up through center, and then exhale over to the left. Inhale, back up through center. Exhale over to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale over to the left. Last time through, inhaling through the center. Exhale to the right. Back up through center. And exhale to the left. And with the inhale, coming back up through center, so your gaze is up towards the ceiling, or maybe your eyes are closed, whatever feels good. And then audible exhale out through the mouth, letting it go. Just warming up the neck a little bit, letting our bodies get comfortable and present in this moment. And then with an inhale, go ahead and reach your arms up overhead. If you're reaching for the wall behind you, stretching long, maybe your toes point towards the bottom of the mat. And then go ahead and grab your left wrist with the right hand, right underneath the joint. And take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly reach your left arm up overhead towards the right. You're coming up out of the hips. Allow the bottom half of your body to remain relaxed and neutral. As you reach up out of the hips, you're sending that breath into the side ribs of the left side of the body. Really filling your lungs with fresh energy, fresh prana. Staying for one more full breath in and out. And then inhale, coming back up through center, switch sides, grabbing the right wrist with the left hand underneath the joint of the wrist. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, slowly reach your right arm over towards the left side. And then noticing if the side feels different, where can you soften? And my right side is a little bit more tense this morning. So just find any way to release and allow your shoulders to stay in contact with the mat. Reaching up out of the waist. One more breath in. And one more breath out. Inhale, coming back up through center. And then just go ahead and release your arms to your sides. And with an inhale, bend the knees so the soles of your feet are on the mat. A decent distance away from the glutes. Not too far, not too close. And then here, just make a quick adjustment. Pressing into the soles of the feet, just slightly lift your sacrum up off your mat. And then send your tailbone down towards the bottom, towards your feet, just a little bit to lengthen that lumbar spine. And then slowly lay it back down. And feel that release. Keeping your shoulders melted, your collarbones spread wide. Maybe you adjust your neck just a little bit. And then with an inhale, bring your right ankle up and over across the left knee, making sure that right foot stays flexed back towards your kneecap. Just coming into a figure four. Your left foot is strong, grounded, planted into the mat. Go ahead and press your right knee away from your heart if that feels good. Just opening up the right hip just a little bit. Finding some length. And then if you want more, go ahead and interlace your fingers behind the right hand or left hamstring. Or maybe put them around the left shin, whatever feels good in your body. You have options. And then go ahead and on the exhales, pull your left leg in towards your chest. You're finding a deep stretch in the outer right hip. If you want more of a stretch in the left hamstring, go ahead and lengthen that leg, reaching it up towards the sky. Maybe you keep that left foot flexed so the toes are pointed down towards your face. Maybe you go ahead and circle your ankle left to right, right to left, or point the toes. Just really feeling into the body this morning. Getting nice and warm before we come into more of our standing poses. And then on your next exhale, go ahead and place the left sole of the foot back on the mat. And then bring the right to meet the left, and we'll go ahead and do the other side. Making any adjustments if you notice that your hips or your tailbone or pelvis made any shifts in that, go ahead. And let's readjust again on the inhale. Go ahead and lift, pressing through the soles of your feet just a little bit, send the tailbone back down, and then slowly roll it down to meet the mat. And then inhale, bring your left ankle up over the right knee, keeping that foot flexed back towards your knee, protecting your knee joint. Really root to that right foot. So feel the four corners of your foot rooted into the mat. So we're still sturdy, we're still stable. We're creating this nice stretch. Bring down the midline just a little bit, opening up the left hip. Keeping our shoulders still softly rooted into the earth, into the mat. And again, if you want more, go ahead, interlace the fingers either behind that right thigh, or maybe bring them to the shin, just to create a deeper stretch. And you're more than welcome to stay where we were also, if that's working for you. And if you notice that your shoulders lifted up, go ahead and let them lay back down. You don't have to come all the way to your chest. Just do what feels natural, what feels good in your body. Honoring any difference in at the sides and how it feels. And then go ahead and extend that right leg if that feels okay. Creating a deeper stretch down the right hamstring. With an inhale, you can lengthen that leg, and the exhale, maybe pull it just a little bit closer towards your heart space, towards your head. Circling the ankle in both directions. You point and flex, point and flex. And then go ahead and take a deep breath in. As you exhale, return your right foot to the mat, and then your left. Toe heel your feet out about the width distance of your mat, and let your knees fall together. Maybe bring your arms out wide to a T. Maybe you goalpost them just for a little bit more of a chest opener here. And then take a deep breath in. Exhale, allow your knees to fall gently over to the right, just in a windshield wiper fashion. Inhale up through center, exhale to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale to the right. Inhaling, moving back up through center. Exhale to the left. Inhaling, coming back up through center. And staying for the breath out. Inhale, bring your knees up into the chest. Give yourself a nice squeeze. You rock and roll or rock side to side. Doing some hip circles, massaging out the low back on the mat, on the earth. And then rocking and rolling the length of your spine, if that feels good. And coming up to a seated. Just come into an easy seated position, whatever feels good. You can be on your knees, you can have your legs crossed, maybe you want a blanket, put underneath your glutes so your hips are above your knees. Just take a moment to connect. Feel that long spine. We're upright now. It's time to set an intention for our practice. Today, actually, on my Facebook, I had a memory come up from my son, and he'd asked me 3 years ago when he was 9 if I thought everybody was a snowflake. And I said, sure, of course we are. You know, we're all different, we all have different fingerprints. And he's like, and I said, what do you think? And he said, duh. He's like, we all have different gifts to share and beauty to give. Something of that effect. I can't remember exactly. So I'd just like to bring that into our practice today, wherever we're starting in the Foundations yoga class, before returning back to something that might just feel good in our body. Maybe we've taken a break from yoga for a little while. We're coming back new. Just remember that we all have beauty, we all have these gifts to share. And it comes out at different times, it comes out in different ways. It comes out in our mat, it comes out in our lives. And just honor where you're at in every moment. Be generous with the gifts that you have to share. They are important. You wouldn't be here if they weren't. So go ahead and take another deep breath. An audible exhale out through the mouth. With an inhale, bring your arms out wide. Reach behind your back. Interlace your fingers at your sacrum. Maybe you straighten the arms, squeezing the shoulder blades together. So you're getting that long collarbone stretch open. And if you can, it's accessible. It doesn't have to be. Maybe you can lean back just a little bit so the knuckles reach the back of the mat. No need to lift your head. Just really feel like there's an energetic cord pulling on your heart space up towards the sky. Maybe slightly lift your gaze. Staying for 2 breaths in here. Allowing the knees to melt down if they've lifted. Rooting the sit bones into the earth, reaching the crown and the chest. One more deep breath. And then exhale, go ahead and let it go. With an inhale, bring your left hand to your right knee, your right hand behind you. Reaching with the crown towards the ceiling, bringing the sit bones in. Inhale, lift. Bring up out of the waist. And then exhale, go ahead and twist towards the right. Just finding some space in our spine. Started out with our neck, did a little bit of windshield wiping to loosen up the lumbar. Now we're coming into our thoracic and our cervical spine. And just remember, with each inhale, you want to root in through your sit bones, reaching with the crown to lengthen. And as you exhale, you want to deepen that twist, really getting into the abdominals, bringing them out. Maybe your gaze shifts over that right shoulder if you have space. If not, just honor your body. It's not a race. One more inhale, reaching with the crown. Exhale, twisting just a little bit deeper. And then inhale, allow your gaze to come back forward, and as you exhale, bring the rest of the body back. I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. So with an inhale, bring your right hand to the right knee. Left hand comes behind you. Again, notice any part of your body shifted. If the knees happen to lift, go ahead and relax, rooting into the sit bones. Reaching with the crown, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And just go slow. You don't have to rush to get to the deepest part of the twist. So with each breath, you can go just a little bit deeper. Inhale, reach with the crown. And then exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, reach with the crown. And exhale, deepen. One more time, inhaling, reaching, exhale, deepening, your gaze shifts over the left shoulder, So in your most comfortable fashion, maybe you lean over to one side, or you can come up over the knees, come into the tabletop. I'm just going to go ahead and swing my feet. Same with the pole to the outside of the body. It's the easiest, probably safest way to come up if you have injured knees. So just make your way to the tabletop. If you do have discomfort in the knees, I invite you to bring a blanket, which I don't have right here, but you can put a blanket just on your mat just to soften the earth. And then that, give a little extra support. So just, let's find our alignment in here in tabletop. You want your fingers spread wide. Shoulders above the wrists. The eyes of the elbows facing forward towards the mat. And if that's a little bit too much, go ahead and spin the palms of the hands. So instead of keeping the fingers forward, you can turn them out just a little bit, just to find a little bit more room in the shoulders that are tight. Stacking shoulders over wrists. And then finding that solid, firm grip into the mat. So we want to feel the four corners of our palms. And then kind of allow the four corners of the palms to grab the mat so it's like suction cups. You're drawing that energy up through the earth. Your spine is neutral. Your gaze is about maybe 4 to 6 inches in front of you, down, so your neck is long. The hips are above the knees. And it's really up to you right here. If you want your toes to be tucked, you can keep them tucked. Sometimes that helps. It stretches out the arches of the feet. Or you can go ahead and untuck the toes, and you can press firmly into the mat from the tops of the toes, sending your shins into the earth. And then activate your core muscles by pulling the belly button up and in towards the ribs. Still neutral spine. And then just find your comfort, find your strength, your stability, as you're pressing in through the palms of the hands, the tops of the toes, or maybe just the balls of the feet. Take a deep breath in, and as you do that, allow the belly to drop. Your spine slowly arches as your gaze shifts up. And just come up to a neutral gaze. Leave your neck where it's at. We don't need to look up to the sky. And then with an exhale, pressing through the mat, with the palms of the hands even further, really rooting into the palms of the hands. Round the spine, tuck the chin, and tuck your tailbone. Press to the back of the heart space. Really exaggerate that, pulling the belly button in towards the spine. Inhale. Coming back through center, dropping the belly. Lifting the gaze just a little bit, keeping the neck neutral. Exhale. Grounding the spine. And inhale, come back into your neutral. And then go ahead here. Take some movements that feel organic in your body. Maybe you go from back and forth into child's pose, or allow your hips to go left or right, right to left. Coming into a active child's pose, and then coming back up through table, making it organic, using your breath with intention. So make it breath to movement. And then when you feel ready, we'll meet in a neutral tabletop. With a deep breath in, extend your right leg back, keeping the balls of the feet on the floor. And then just notice if anything shifted. You want an even distribution of your energy through both palms. You're pressing through the back heel towards the wall in the back, the right heel. And your crown is reaching towards the front of the mat. So your neck is long, your spine is long, and you're still activating those core muscles by pulling the belly button in and up towards your spine. If you want more, go ahead. On an inhale, lift that leg, the right leg. about the height of your hip. And then just notice your balance here. How does that feel? If anything shifted, maybe your right hip moved up and opened like this. Go ahead and spin the inner right thigh up towards the ceiling. So you're internally rotating your thigh here. So the toes stay facing down, and the heel is pressing into the wall or maybe anything that's behind you. And then if you want more of a balance challenge, root into that right palm. Make your shoulders strong, pressing into the back of the shoulder blades. Inhale, lift your left arm like you're shaking someone's hand. Your thumb is facing towards the ceiling. And really reach towards the front. You kick back towards the back wall or the back of your mat. There's this long line of energy from the tips of your fingers to the heel of your right foot. Stay steady. Stay strong. Stay for one more breath in. Exhale, return the palm of the hand, and then go ahead and return the knee. And then before we come to the other side, maybe we send our hips back over the heels just for a second. Roll out the wrists, or come into child's pose. Just rolling out the wrists, we're kind of there for a little bit. And then when you feel ready, we'll come back into tabletop. Again, finding that alignment. Inhale, extend the left leg back, staying on the balls of the foot. Your heel is pressing back towards either a wall or whatever's behind you. Sending that energy. And noticing if you've shifted your body. So if you go ahead and press back and your body moves in your alignment, maybe you feel like your hip came out of alignment with the knee, or maybe your shoulders moved back. Just notice that and then go ahead and make that adjustment. And still keep the heel reaching towards the back of your mat. And if you'd like some more here, inhale, lift that left leg up. You're still stomping in that wall behind you. Maybe it's a couch. Palms are strong. You're still rooting into the mat, pressing through the backs of the shoulder blades. Again, if your left hip opened up, it's okay. Just go ahead and remember, internally rotate that left thigh up towards the ceiling. Keeping your toes flexed back towards your face as they're facing down, as they're pointing down. And again, if you want more, you want to come into this complete spinal balance by lifting the right hand. It's okay to shift your left hand a little bit more towards the center if that helps you to begin with. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then inhale, reach your right arm forward. Just gives you a little bit more balance, more center of gravity, just to stay connected. Staying for another deep breath in and out. Take one more breath. Exhale, returning the right palm and the left knee, again coming back to our heels. Rolling up the wrists, maybe you're in child's pose. And here's the blanket, so I can show you how to place the blanket. We're going to do one more thing. Here, tabletop. So if we turn to tabletop, maybe you have the blanket now. We're going to go ahead, inhale that right leg back, and then spin your left knee so it's perpendicular to the mat, and then come onto the pinky edge of that right foot. Go ahead and move your left palm towards the center of the mat, and then inhale. Spin your arm up towards the ceiling. Come Coming up out of the hips, you're reaching towards the front of the mat with your crown. Your left hand is firmly rooted into the mat, and your arm is reaching up towards the sky. Your right leg is active by pressing into the pinky edge. And then using the strength of your core, you can also bring your right hand to your hip, but let's go ahead and come up to center. Or you can stay where you're at, and you go ahead and reach the arms out in both directions. So we're kind of in a modified warrior two here, just to feel what it feels like. If you notice there's a little bit extra C curve in the low spine, go ahead and tuck your tailbone just under just a little. Keep the shoulders out, the ears. And your gaze can be straight ahead, your gaze can turn over your left hand. And take a deep breath in, flip your palm, exhale. Go ahead and just reach like you're painting the sky and come up. Keeping your legs strong, your inner thighs are scissoring in towards each other as you're pressing into the mat, and your knee is rooted. Your arm is reaching. And like mine, I noticed my shoulder came up. Your shoulder comes up. Just relax it, but still keep those fingers reaching. Take one more deep breath in. And then exhale, go ahead and come back to the mat. We're going to turn and do the other side. I'm going to switch so that I'm still facing you guys. At home, Nicole might be the other way. So again, finding that nice, strong, neutral tabletop. Take a deep breath in, reach your left leg back this time. Spin that right knee, and then allow the left foot to turn and press into the pinky edge, moving your right palm towards the center. And then inhale, spin your right arm up towards the sky. Remembering how it felt in the first tabletop, feeling those four corners of the palms, using that suction. You're actually activating the Hasta Bandha, so you're pulling that energy up through the earth, in through your body. And then same with your foot, if you can find the four corners of your left foot, pressing into the mat, keeping that leg active. Your kneecap lifts, you're activating the quad here. Reaching towards, well, I'm reaching towards this wall, so whatever you guys have at home, just reach with the crown, keeping that spine long. And then go ahead and bring your left hand to the left hip. And then with the strength of your core, come up. Making any adjustment you need. Arms are reaching. Again, notice the shoulders. Are they in the ears? If they are, let's just take a deep breath in, shrug the shoulders up for a second, bring them back and away. Let it go. And then again on this side, there's a C curve in that low spine. Go ahead and tuck the tailbone under just a little bit, pressing in, coming up and out of the hip joint, really reaching up and out of the hips, reaching with the crown, keeping the shoulders down. Pinky edge is firmly into the earth. And then maybe you shift your gaze over your left hand this time. Inhale, flip the palm. And then exhale, go ahead and reverse like you're reaching for the stars. You're finding that long line of energy. Try and bring that right shoulder maybe open. You can open your chest just a little bit. Keeping your shoulder blades squeezed. Core is active. And then inhaling, coming back through center. And exhale. Cartwheeling, hands back on tabletop. And then exhale. Take a child's pose. Just connecting to the breath. Allow your body to go down just a little bit. Maybe you roll your forehead, connecting with the earth, massaging that third eye. And if it feels good to keep your child's pose active as you send your hips towards your heels and you reach with the fingertips. Pressing in through the palms into the earth and energetically then drag the palms to the shoulder blades. Come back and down. So you're just feeling this nice stretch along the sides of your body, across your back. And it's perfectly fine if you just want to have a passive child's pose. Remembering to connect to your breath. Honoring your body, honoring your practice. Noticing that it doesn't always take a lot of exertion to find movement, to bring value and presence into your body. Take one more deep breath in. Audible exhale out through the mouth. Let it go. And inhale. Come up to tabletop. Fingers are spread wide. Tuck your toes. And then press yourself up into a downward facing dog. So the goal of down dog is an upside down V, right? Well, we don't always have that space in our hamstrings to make it exactly that. So feel free and honoring your body, just take that generous bend in the knee if you need to. And then rather than keeping your hips down like this, keep the knees bent, rooting into the palms of the hands, and then just send the hips higher. So your heart is still melting in towards your thighs. You're still creating that long spine. Your crown's reaching towards the earth. You're drawing that energy up in. You can try and go ahead and send those heels down, even if it's just an energetic intention. You're creating that long spine, pulling that belly button up and in. And then inhale, gaze to the top of the mat. And exhale, slowly tiptoe towards your wrists, or just take a step, whatever feels good. We're just going to meet. Toe heel to feet wide. Definitely have a generous bend in the knees here. Allow your belly to rest on the thighs. And just come into a ragdoll. And let it go. Swaying side to side. Maybe you shake your head yes, shake your head no. And take a deep breath in. Exhale, let your hands meet the earth. Toe heel your feet back together. And then inhale, take a half lift. Maybe bring your hands to your shins. Reach with your crown, sending your head forward, your hips back. And then exhale, let it go. And then finding strength and balance in the four corners of your feet. Really feel what that feels like. Root in, bend your knees just a little. And then pressing into the feet. Slowly rise. One vertebra at a time. Neck is last, arms reach up overhead. Maybe they come together in prayer. Exhale, hands to your heart. We're going to go through the first round through the chaturanga or the yogi push-up. We'll be coming to our knees first and going to our chest and chin, and then bhujangasana for the first round. And then after that, you get to choose whatever feels good in your body. So inhale, arms reach, sweeping the energy up overhead. Exhale, coming through midline, maybe you swan dive, forward fold. Inhale to your half lift. And then exhale, plant your palms, step your feet back, meeting in a high plank. Go ahead and stay for a breath in here in your high plank, finding that alignment, and then exhale, come down to your knees. And then notice, do your shoulders shift over your wrists? So find that. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower your chest and the chin to the mat, and then reach your feet back. Maybe you bring your fingertips so they're in line with the shoulders, squeezing the shoulder blades to your elbows, or reaching. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, chin back to mat. You can come up through down dog here, or you can come up through tabletop. So inhale, press yourself back up. I'm going to come through tabletop with a pole. And then tuck the toes, exhale, downward facing dog. Take one deep breath in. Audible exhale out from the top. Inhale, move to the top of the mat. Exhale. Just travel. Maybe you're taking those little steps again. Maybe you're floating, or maybe you're just taking one big step and then inhaling to that halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to your heart. We're going to go through that 2 more times. A little bit quicker. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, let it go. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back. High plank, forward to your knees, find that alignment, send the heels back. Take a deep breath, shift forward. Exhale, slowly lower into the chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or bhujangasana. Exhale, tabletop or just down the downward facing dog. You're walking out here, down dog. Staying for a breath in. Audible exhale out from the mouth. Inhale, gaze to the top. Exhale, your choice, traveling. Meeting, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let it go. And inhale, we root to rise. Exhale, hand to your heart center. Last round here, Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, stepping back, finding that high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, your version of chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, or bhujangasana, low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Staying for a full breath in here. And a full breath out. Go ahead, lower the knees to the mat. We're just going to take a few breaths back in child's pose. Maybe you bring your knees together this time. And allow your arms to come to your sides and your shoulders to melt. returning your breath back to the Ujjayi breathing if it somehow got away from you. No big deal. It's always here. And just allowing your shoulder blades to open, feeling any tension that you might have in that space behind your heart. Just let it go, let it roll off. Inhale, coming back up. To tabletop. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Take a very deep breath in and let go. Inhale, gaze to the top of the mat. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to your heart center. So we're going to go through modified Surya Namaskar B, just for this nice gentle foundations class today. So on your inhale, you're going to send the hips down behind you, bending the knees. Maybe you keep your hands at your heart, keep the center of gravity. You notice there's that extra curve again in that spine. Go ahead and tuck the tailbone just slightly, or lengthening that spine. Keeping your knees equal distance apart. Your weight should be in your heels. Maybe you can lift the toes and see how that feels. Feeling that burn in your quad. And then if you want more, you can go ahead, reach your arms out forward, and then go ahead and lift them up by your ears. Keeping the shoulders relaxed, your fingers strong. So we're in chair here, pulling in the abdomen, knitting in the inner lower ribs. Staying for one more breath in, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, and then go ahead and take your vinyasa, your chaturanga, your version, high to low, and then upward facing dog on the inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. So inhale, bring your right leg high. And then exhale, slowly bring it through in between the palms of the hands. Go ahead and drop your back knee. You can keep the toes tucked if that feels good. It might give you a little more stability, or you can go ahead and untuck the toes. I'll tuck mine. Maybe you come to the fingertips. And then finding your balance, so squeezing the inner thighs towards each other, activating your core. Inhale, bring your arms up. And then just notice your alignment. Your front foot is rooted into the earth. Go ahead and tuck that tailbone under just slightly. You might feel that opening in the left hip. And just reach. Staying for a breath in. And staying for a breath out. If you notice if your ribs splayed out like that, like mine did, go ahead and mindfully tuck them in and under. And then take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, goal post your arms in prana mudra, squeezing the shoulder blades. Maybe you just shift your eyes just a little bit, but leave your head in the same space. So we're here again, lifting with the heart. Inhale, reach up high. And then exhale, go ahead and plant your palms, untuck or lift the back knee. And go ahead and step back into a downward facing dog. I'm skipping the chaturanga here in the middle of this. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, stepping through. Dropping that right knee. Either tucking or untucking. I'm going to keep mine tucked because I did on the other side. So do whatever you did on the last side. Scissor your inner thighs together. And really root through that left foot. Activate the core, pulling the belly button in. Inhale, arms reach. Or you can keep your hands at your heart center if that feels good. So our leg is strong, the knee is above the ankle. Your tailbone is slightly shifting towards the earth. And then you want to tuck in the ribs and then keep your shoulders back and away. Same for a breath in. And a breath out, really feeling what it feels like to be in this shape. And then inhale. Exhale, go ahead and gold boost the arms again. Reaching, noticing if your ribs splayed out again like mine did. Go ahead and just fine tune and adjust. There's really no rush. Feeling what it feels like. Finding your balance, squeezing the inner thighs, pressing in through the front toe. If your toes are untucked, root the top of your toe into the mat. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, plant the palms, lift the right knee, step back, and then come back into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, look at the top of the mat. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And then inhale, send your hips back and come back into chair. Arms reach, or maybe you just have them at heart center. Remembering where the weight is supposed to be in the back of the heels, lifting the toes maybe. And then take a deep breath in, exhale. Coming back to standing. Super good job. We're going to go through that. One last time, breath to movement this time, so it will be quicker. But now that we know how it feels, we can just try linking the breath. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant your palms, stepping back. Go ahead and move to that chaturanga this time. And then inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, stepping through. Dropping that back knee, finding that balance and stability. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, Prana Mudra. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, planting the palms, lifting that back knee, stepping back to meet in down dog. Stay for a breath in, and stay for a breath out. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, slowly, mindfully bringing it through, stepping between your palms, dropping that back knee. Inhale as you squeeze your thighs together, rise. Exhale, opening your heart. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, planting your palms, lifting that right knee, stepping back, downward facing dog. Hoping that was easy breezy after feeling it for several breaths. Take one more deep breath in here. Exhale, come down to the knees, bring the hips over the ankles, lean to your favorite side, and then go ahead and swing the feet in front of you. We're just going to come into staff pose. So root your sit bones into the earth. And think like your feet are rooting into the ground. So act like your feet and your legs are standing. So you really want to flex the toes back, pushing in with the bottoms and the soles of your feet. So we're still even energetically activating the bodies of the feet. So we're still intending on pulling that energy up through the soles of our feet into our legs. And then go ahead and place the palms of the hands next to you. Inhale, maybe the shoulders and then fall back and away. And just breathe in and breathe out. Keeping those legs active. Your thighs should be turned on, your kneecaps lifted towards your hips. Your gaze neutral. Maybe your chin tucks in just slightly. One more deep breath in here. And then exhale, let go. And go ahead and draw soles of the feet together for just a moment. They can be really close to your body. They can be far away from the body. Whatever feels good to you. We're just going to do a nice forward fold. Getting into the hips. So root into the sit bones, reach for the crown, inhaling. And then exhaling, keeping that spine long. It doesn't really matter how far you go over. The goal here is to keep your spine long. So maybe reach for the chest. Coming up and out of the hips. Your knees are relaxed. Inhale, maybe you can reach a little bit long, further out. And then exhale, maybe you can come down just a little bit more. If you need a blanket or a block at home, feel free to go ahead and make whatever prop you need to. And then your next inhale, lengthen. And then just go ahead and soften and allow your spine to relax. Softening your jaw, taking all the tension out of your mouth. Staying for a few more breaths. Cleanse the breath. And inhale, slowly come up one vertebra at a time. Exhale, go ahead and move the prop. And straighten the legs. Maybe just go ahead and shake them out just a little bit. And then find your way to your back. Whatever way feels good, maybe bend the knees again real quickly and just kind of slowly roll down. One vertebra at a time. Keeping the knees bent. Arms out to a T. Inhale, bring your knees up into a reverse tabletop. Exhale, just allow the knees to fall over to the right. Keeping the shoulders on the mat. Maybe turn your gaze over that left shoulder, finding some space in the cervical spine. And then inhale, coming back up through center. Exhale, allow the knees to fall over to the left. And we're shifting the gaze over the right shoulder. Softening the muscles of the abdomen. Knowing that it's okay if the knees don't come all the way over to the ground. And then inhale, bring the knees back up through center. Exhale, give yourself a squeeze. Maybe take any last movements before we come into our final resting pose, Shavasana. So take a cleansing breath in and exhale. Go ahead and extend the legs long. If you want any props underneath the knees, over the head, feel free to make yourself comfortable. If you're just on your mat, I invite you to take up as much space as you want, as you need, as you can. Just allowing the toes to fall out wide, maybe adjusting those shoulders again so they're out of the ears and relaxed, untucking the tailbone. Your hands are up to receive, down to ground in. And your eyes are softly closed. And you're just connecting into the breath. Allowing this practice to integrate your body to rest. You're breathing in, and you're sending your breath from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet. And then from the soles of your feet to the crown of your head. Go ahead and take a deep breath in through your nose. Audible exhale out through the mouth. Maybe you bring the left hand to your heart, right hand to your belly, just reconnecting with yourself and your body. Allow your head to fall from left to right, right to left. You're slowly coming back into the space. And then when you feel ready, slowly roll over to your favorite side, left or right. Coming into a fetal position of new beginnings. You always have the opportunity to make a change in whatever you're doing. And then slowly press yourself up to a comfortable seat. If that serves you, you're more than welcome to stay where you are, especially if you're at home. If you are joining us in the seated position, you can come bring your hands to your heart space, allowing your thumbs to connect to the center of your chest. Maybe there's a slight tuck to your chin, your eyes are closed. You're sending yourself gratitude and love for showing up on your mat today. And then inhaling your thumbs to the center of your third eye, the seat of intuition, maybe you tilt your head back just slightly. In gratitude for the creator of all that is, for allowing us to connect, even from home, and share this amazing practice of yoga. Gratitude for this practice of yoga, to all the teachers that came before us, and to YNG Studios for providing this service. Such an amazing offering, a beautiful space and community. And in gratitude for each other, for showing up, even sometimes when we don't feel like it. But knowing that we always have each other's backs, and then revisiting our intention of expressing ourselves as that unique snowflake. Maybe it's a raindrop for some people. Thank you for sharing your gifts with the world. When the light in you sees and honors the light in you, and the light in you sees and honors the light in you, we are one.